You're in front of the Israeli School, Universal Practical Knowledge, the Philadelphia Division, here at 3226 Cheltenham Avenue in Philadelphia. We're standing in front of the school right now, getting a description of the 12 tribe sign that's been painted by one of the brothers that was in the school: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Isupk. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel.
Shalom. Shalom. You've been waiting for this day, so this day has finally come. A lot of you have been wondering where this knowledge that you've been hearing is coming from, and the powerful truth that you've been hearing, how this was established. Well, we finally were able to arrange for the priests to come down from New York and spend some time with us. And I'd like to introduce them if I can. These are some great brothers. We're very glad to have them with us. We want to make them feel as warm as possible, because this is their work and the extension of their work and what they've laid down some time ago. I'd like to introduce, first of all, priest and six-shield general, fourth in command in the nation of Israel, Lahab. I'd like to salute this brother. March up. Barak. Yeshabim, which means sit. And I'm going to turn it over now to priest General Lahab.
Water, brother. I'd like to say this, starting off, we're very impressed at your school here, and we're very impressed to see that the brothers and sisters in Philadelphia think enough of the Most High and the Bible and the truth and your nationality to be a part of this, because most of the brothers and sisters are running from the truth.
It's that time of year. We're gonna be in Houston, Texas, from April 1st to April 5th, celebrating the Lord's 57th annual Passover under commanding General Yohana. Jam-packed, full of events, line dances, fishing, horseback riding, rides for the kids, bounce houses, and the annual lamb slaughter held at the BH Ranch. And it ain't no party like the all-black party, the annual all-black party. 14149 Player Street in Houston, Texas. You know it's gonna be lit. All leading up to Saturday, April 4th, the Lord's 57th annual Passover. You still got time. Go to isupk.com to pay your Passover fee. 18 and over, $200. You do not want to miss the Lord's 57th annual Passover. Houston, Texas. Shalom.
Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ. It's Officer 5000 Jeremiah, the camp leader of Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm here to invite you, Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian people, to the ISUPK 57 Annual Passover, hosted by Commanding General Yohana, the leader of this nation, Saturday, April 4th, at the BH Ranch, Houston, Texas. Shalom. Be there.
All right, let me hit y'all up with something. Many of us, we talk about the Bible and claim to love God and all of this, claim to follow God, right? What you really want to do to be following God is not celebrating Christmas, Thanksgiving, and New Year's, pagan holidays that's not in the Bible. You need to be making it down to the Lord's 57th annual Passover in Houston, Texas. It's going to be on April the 4th. The fee to get in is $200 per person. The Lord said, you know, not to come in any of his feast days empty-handed, so that is why that fee is there on the table. So it's $200 per person, and what you want to do is make it down there and celebrate the Lord's Passover with true prophets of God from the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
If you are Black, Hispanic, or Indigenous, you are an Israelite according to the Bible. And the Most High commanded the children of Israel in Leviticus 23 and verse 5, and all throughout the Bible, to keep the Lord's Passover. That's right, the Lord's Passover, coming up on April 4th, 2026, under Command in General Yohana. You don't want to miss it. Be there. Shalom. For the low fee of $200, get your Passover fee in, access to the full venue, food, parties, all that. Don't miss it.
If you're a Black, Native, or Hispanic, you need to be at the Lord's Passover. The only Passover is with the Isupk under Command of General Yohana. Don't let them lie to you. If you out here celebrating this right here, you for sure gotta come celebrate with your people. Alright? The weather gonna look way better than this, and it's in Texas. The Isupk under Command of General Yohana presents the Lord's 57th annual Passover in Houston, Texas, April 4th, 2026. Pay your Passover fees. Isupk.com. $200 per adult. Kids get in free.
Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ. It's Officer 5000 Jeremiah, the camp leader of Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm here to invite you, Blacks, Hispanic, and Native American Indian people, to the Isupk 57th Annual Passover, hosted by Commanding General Yohana, the leader of this nation, Saturday, April 4th, at the BH Ranch, Houston, Texas. Shalom. Be there.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're
Shalom. This is the Isupk Sabbath service under Commander General Yohana. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street. We're going to get right into it. Yasha Allah, which means to Israel. Amajim, which means to stand. And Serpanya Aquadum, which means turn and face the east. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yawa'ah, Malakukah, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Lathananawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalakunawa, Kabawathinawa, Kasalakinawa, Kabawathiyanawa, Wala'ai, Tabiyanawa, Banasaya 1, Abor, Awashanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Malakwa, Wala Allah, Wa Athap Parath, La Wa La Iwalam, Amun. Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. Hakak the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Baba Kashah. Nathananawa. Hakak. Hakash. La Parah. Kel Makalah. Wakal Madawa. Hakat. La Tahar. Hatamaz Hamatazarayim. Hakach, La Aquam, Hamathium, Hakach, Arwakawath, Hatama Allah, Lagar Shan, Bahashim Yahweh, the water Aman. In the English, Yahweh, Yahweh, in the name Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power to against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Barak Yanawa, Wayasha Allah, Wahabayath, Saparim, Bahashem, Yahushua, the water Aman. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, Asha'ah, Ayanya, Alahariam, Mayahan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'ain, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayim, Waharatazah, Ayathan, Lamawat, Wagarka, Alyat Yanamwam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazarka, Al-Yad, Yum Yanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Below Yelah, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makara, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazawa Athka, Wabawa Aka, Mayatha, Wa'id Awalam. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from which cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth, even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Al-Hayam, Al-Damni Yomika, Al-Thakarash, wa Al-Tashakwat, Al-Kayahana, Al-Yabuka, Yahama Yawan, Washama Shana, Yaka, Nasha'awa, Ra'ash, Al-Maka, Ya'ira Yawam, Sawad, Wayata'a, I Tazawa, Al Tazapawanya, Yaka, Al Marwa, Laka, Wa not Kankiram, Magarwa, Wala'a, Yazakar, Shem Yasharala, Awad, Kaya, na Aituzawa, Lab, Yakadwa, Ayaka, Barawa, Yarkawathwa, Al Haya, Adiyawam, Wayashama, Layam, Mawa'aba, Wagariyam, Gabor, Wa'amayawan, Wa'amu Yalak, Palashath, Am Yashabia, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Aiman, Hayawa, Zerwa, Labanya Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadium, Kayat, Sara'ah, Kayabiam, Banakal, Kwayashawan, Nashamadiwa, Ba'ayan, Dara'ah, Hayawa, Daman, La'ah, Dama, Shayatamwa, Nadiyabmawa, Kara'ab, Wakazabah, Wakazabak, Wakatazor, Mana'ai, Kabnashi Yakamwa, Aishar, Aimarwa, Nashara'ash, Lanat Lawath, Nawa'ath, Alahayam, Ahalayah, Shayatamwa, Kagogula, Kakwash, Lapanya Rakat, Ka'ash, the Abira, Yara'ah, Wakalabah, Talahat, Harayam, Kantaradatma, Basaraka, Waba Sapathka, Tabalam, Mala'ai, Payaham, Kualawam, Wayako Bashwa, Shemkai, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Wayabakar, Ariyah, Wakapu, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Ibad, Waya Dawa, Kaya, Aitha, Shimka, Yahweh, Labatka, Ayawan, Al-Kaha Ratazah. In the English, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yasha may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kizon, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeb, yea, are the princes as Zabah, and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded, in trouble, forever. Yea, let them be put to shame, and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. Blessings prayer in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah. Mayaka Allah. Waha Alahayim. Matazab Ya'ah. Alawap Yahana. Ha Alawapim. Hausaranium. Hakwata Zayanium. Hakwata Zayoyim. Waha Akwathim. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. The water of Mun in the English. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you, so be it. Yahshua, please be seated. We ended last week in Numbers 14. Starting at verse 8.
Blackie, can you hear me?
Come, sir.
Okay, come.
Hope them Hebrew prayers weren't too bad.
No, well done, priest.
The water. Salaki. Numbers 14 and verse 8.
Come, we had left off in Numbers chapter 14, verse 13. So we're going to start off in Numbers 14 and verse 8 in the Hebrew.
You want me to read, sir?
Go ahead.
Come. This is Numbers 14, verse 8. I'm Kupataza Banwa Yahweh Wabarya Ithunwa Al Ha'arataza Hazath Aitha, Tawaba, Waharataza. It's like it Ha'arataza. Ma'ad, Ma'ad, verse 8. It's like it, verse 9. Akai, but Yahweh, Al, Thamar, Salakia, Thermadawa, wa Atham, Al, the Yara, Ath, I'm, Ha'arataza, Kaya, Lakam, Nawa, Hama, Sarah, Tazalam, Ma'alaya, Ma'ala, Salakia, Ma'alayaham, wa Yahweh, Ithamwa, Al, the Yoram, verse 10. Wa Yahamar, wa Yahamarwa, Kal, Ha'adah, La Ragayim, Atham, Ba'a, Bana, Yam, Wakabawad, Yahweh, Naraha, Bahahol, Mawa'id, Al, Kal, Benayah, Yashara'al, verse 11. Wa Hamar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Id, Iba, Yanataza, Naya, Ha'ayam, Hazah, Wa'id, Iba, La'ah, Yahamayan, Wa, Bayah, Bakal, Ha'ath, Watha, Ishar, Asha'ath, Ba, Korbawa, verse 12. Akanawa, Badab, Salakia, Badah, Bar, Wa'awar, Shanwa, La'ah, Yamai, Yanawa, Baya, Bakal, Ha'ath, Watha, Ashar, Ashiyah, Thiyah, Bakwar, Bawa. Verse 12.
To verse 13.
Oh, okay, Khan. Verse 13. Waya Amar, Mashah, Al, Yahweh, Washam Awa, Matazar Yum, Matazarayim, Kaya, Ha'a, Layath, Baka, Kaka, Ath, Ha'aim, Hazah, Ha, Makwar, Bawa. Verse 14. Wa'ah, Wa'amarwa, Al, Yawashab, Ha'aratazah, Hazarath, Shemawa, Kaya, Aitha, Yahweh, Bakwar, Bakorab, Ha'ayam, Ha-Zaha, Aishar, Ayan, Ba'ayan, Nara'ah, Aitha, Yahweh, Wa'ain, Naka, Aimad, Alaham, Waba'ai, Waba'ai, Mad, Aina, Aitha, Halak, Lapan, Lapanyam, Panyahum, Lapanyan, La Payahum, Yawam Ma, Waba'aim Wad, Aitha, Laya, Laha. I believe that's 7 verses, sir.
God, Most High in Christ. Well done, priest.
The water. In the English, Numbers 14 and 8. If the Lord delight in us, then he will bring us into this land and give it to us.
God, so, right, again, we're reading where the children of Israel, that they're making that journey, trying to get into the land. Okay, the Most High is guiding them and protecting them, getting them into the land, which is why it's saying if the Lord delight in us, because it's so important that the Most High delights in blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous. Without the Most High delighting in us, We don't have any protection. That's why we're here in America destroyed. We're here in the four corners of the earth just destroyed because the Most High does not delight in us when we celebrate our birthdays. He doesn't delight in us when we celebrate Valentine's Day, eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. These things the Most High does not delight in. Keep reading.
Khan. A land which floweth with milk and honey.
And that's how we get the land flowing with milk and honey. When the Most High delights in us, when we're not sinning, when we're a people worthy of having this land. Keep going.
Verse 9. Only rebel not ye against the Lord.
And this is the whole story of the Bible. Whether we're rebelling or if we're obeying the Most High. When we rebel, the Most High is not with us. Or Moses is saying, don't rebel against the Lord. And what's that's why you're going to see all throughout the Bible, you're going to read about the children of Israel being a rebellious and stiff-necked people. Because again and again, we're put into different captivities. You know what I mean? We're put in the Assyrian captivity, Babylonian captivity, Persian, the Greek, you know what I mean? All these different captivities because we rebel against the Lord. Keep going.
Khan. Neither fear ye the people of the land.
And we don't have to fear the people of the land if we're not in rebellion. Because the Most High will protect us. That's something we got to understand. It's so stupid for, you know what I mean, some people to be telling us that, you know, when are we going to bear arms? When are we going to, you know what I mean, start using all the weapons, you know, start arming ourselves and using these weapons, you know what I mean, to defeat our oppressors. Not understanding that if the Most High wants to punish us, we can't fight against the Most High. We can't buy all the guns in the world and escape the Most High's punishment. That's like you as a child inside your house saying, you know what I mean, oh, my dad's about to beat me. You know what I mean? Let me go get a gun and shoot him to escape this punishment. You're not getting out of this punishment. There's nothing you can do to escape this punishment. The only thing we can do to escape the punishment is obedience. Keep going.
Khan. For they are bread for us.
They're bread for us. They're food for us. You understand? It's so easy for us to destroy our enemies when the Most High is with us. You know, I'm paraphrasing. It says, you know, like two can put 10,000 to flight. It would be nothing for us. Look at all the miracles that General Yohana has done. You know what I mean? Look at what Captain LeBun did in Detroit. Brother by himself raising up a school. And then get mighty priests like Kapadar coming in. You know what I mean? Stepping in and you know what I mean? Raising up this people. There are so many things that we can do when the Most High is with us. I think we were speaking about that last week as well, Ka'ar. You know what I mean? Having faith in the Most High to take us, you know, to where we need. You know what I mean? Shout out to Officer Habawan, who's heading down to North Carolina. You know what I mean? He's going to be in a zone by himself or an area by himself. And if the Lord is with him, you understand? If he's keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, then his enemies are going to be bread. His enemies are going to be food for him. There's nothing that's going to get in his way. We just gotta stay focused in what it is that the Most High is requiring of us. That way we can get there. Keep reading.
Khan. Their defense is departed from them.
They have no defense. You can't defend yourself against the Most High. We need the Most High with us. That's so important that Blacks, Hispanics, and Indigenous get that through their heads. We can defeat all our enemies. There is no defense that can come against us. You see America, you know what I mean? They have, you know, the greatest army the world has ever seen. And the book of Revelation says, when that war happens, it's gonna end in the blink of an eye. I'm paraphrasing. You understand? That war is gonna be over in a second because 2 million angels are gonna crack that sky and destroy America's military. You cannot defend against the Most High. They're still looking at, you know what I mean? They've been finding UFOs from, over 100 years ago, and America's sitting here saying, how the hell are we going to compete against, this technology? They're finding these UFOs and they have no idea what to do with them. They're moving straight up, straight down, left, right, you know what I mean, at speeds that nobody has ever seen. And that's the power that we have, you know what I mean, when we're keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Keep reading.
Khan. And the Lord is with us. Fear them not.
Fear them not. You don't got to fear your enemy. You don't got to fear the people that have been oppressing you. And that's why it's like you'll see black people, they have no problem, you know what I mean, speaking about other blacks. They have no problem, you know what I mean, going into a hood and shooting up the neighborhood. But when it comes to fighting against their oppressor, all of a sudden, let's not talk about the white man. Let's not talk about our oppressor. Let's not talk about all the abuse he's done to us in America. Why? Because, too many of us fear our oppressor. Too many of us fear the power that they have, because that's exactly what they tried to do. They did their best to instill fear into us. To try to understand that image of, seeing the baddest Negro being buck-broken in front of his nation. You know how demoralizing that is to a people? You looking at these people like they are your God. There is nothing you can do against them. But the Most High is saying, fear not. You don't got to fear them. Look at what he did to the Egyptians. He unalived the firstborn of every Egyptian in the blink of an eye, like it was nothing. Sent a death angel and took them out in the blink of an eye. I don't know if anybody could really picture that moment. You're getting ready, you're going for work, you're in your car, driving to your slavery, and all of a sudden, cars just start crashing, into light posts. Because if you're the firstborn, the Most High sent a death angel to unalive you. That's the power that's that's the power that we have on our side, which is Moses is saying, fear not. This is a small thing. We just need the Most High on our side. Keep reading.
Khan, verse 11. Also like it, verse 10. But all the congregation bade stone them with stones.
Keep going.
And the glory of the Lord appeared in the tabernacle of the congregation before all the children of Israel.
Keep going.
And the Lord said unto Moses, how long will this people provoke me? And how long will it be ere they believe me?
They what?
How long will it be ere they believe me?
They believe me. You can't obey the Most High without faith. You can't follow the Most High without believing him. And one of the first things you learn as a young man coming in this school is who you are. You know what I mean? Those color scriptures to all the young officers, they're so important. Learn those color scriptures. Learn who you are. Because once you know who you are, then you're going to understand that, wait a minute, I'm in a covenant with the Most High. The Most High made a covenant with Abraham. Abraham and his seed through Isaac and Jacob, the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. And when you understand you're those people, you can say, wait a minute, I'm in slavery because my ancestors disobeyed. All these punishments, this hell that I'm living in, being on the bottom of society is happening because I disobeyed. We disobeyed as a nation the Most High. And when you can put that together, you can say, wait a minute, the Most High will not be mocked. You're a Christian reading that, what Paul said, you know what I mean, that the Lord will not be mocked, that he is a man of his word. When you read that as a Christian, that shit would never make sense to you because nothing your pastor says comes to pass. You see what I'm saying? Nothing that your pastor will ever teach you. You can look in life and be like, damn, the Most High kept his word here. Because all they teach is lies. But when you get in the UPK, you say, wait a minute, my ancestors went through slavery. I live in hell because of so-and-so. All of a sudden, you start making sense of your life. I remember when somebody had read the book of Deuteronomy to me, I was like, God damn, this is happening to me, my cousin, my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, my auntie, my boy. That every single Black, Hispanic, and indigenous man that I know that is around me is going through these goddamn curses. Now I can see it. That's how you build faith. You see what I'm saying? And when you start building that faith, then you should start understanding there's another side to this. There's blessings for me if I obey. When the Most High said that I'll give you a land flowing of milk and honey, I can believe it. Because I see the other side. I see these punishments that the Most High said would happen 5,000 years ago. Every time I disobey, I'm living in a world of hell. I can see it. I see these punishments. So wouldn't the Lord also be a man of his word if I obey him? I remember watching General Yohana saying one time, we're keeping the commandments. We're not eating pork. We're not celebrating birthdays. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. And you can start to stand on, you know what I mean, these blessings that the Most High promised you. Keep reading.
Khan out of Khan. And how long will it be ere that they believe me for all the signs which I have showed among them?
I have what?
Showed among them.
Showed among them. That's how you build that faith. Think of everything our ancestors saw, Ka'ar. And they still didn't believe him. Think of everything that we see today. Nobody can tell me. I remember Capizania breaking that down. Every time I look something up, Ka'ar, Blacks, Hispanics, Indigenous. Blacks, Hispanics, Indigenous. Always at the top of every goddamn statistic. Dying of AIDS, HIV, gout, high blood pressure, number one incarcerated, number one dying of cancer, number one dying of this, number one in abortions, number one getting targeted by the police, number one in goddamn every wicked thing happening on earth. It's so consistent. So when the Most High said, fear them not, don't fear your enemy, if the Most High is with us, we shouldn't have to fear him at all. We have something that we should be able to stand on. And the Most High is showing us all these different signs. Don't think that we're not seeing signs today in 2025, 2026. There are signs everywhere. But when you listen to Christianity, you're never going to understand how to see those signs. Yeah, go ahead.
I may just add on what you're saying. It's so heavy because, like you said, they seen the miracles back then, and how you broke down. You just broke down miracles. You broke down, those signs, those curses are miracles today because there is nobody else on planet Earth that's going through these things. Still, right. 400 years in the land, we don't know who we are.
Mm-hmm.
Don't got a land on ourselves. Don't know our culture. There's no one else. They say everybody been through slavery, but nobody has been through, the loss of their history and their culture and their heritage.
Right.
Totally assimilated into their own, an oppressor's way of life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's so heavy, priest. There's some things that irritate the hell out of me when I see brothers, you know what I mean, think that they have to fucking apologize for not knowing their language. You know what I mean? Like the book of Zephaniah, what is that, 3 and 9? The Most High said, I will return to them a pure language. It's not like that's the Most High doing it. You remember when we were looking at that the Tel Dan Stele, and you could see that historically the House of David written in archaeology, this shit's 3,000 years old. You can't tell me that the Lashwan Quadash ain't real.
Right.
And in 2026, I'm watching blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous read the motherfucking Lashwan Quadash. Right. That's a miracle. That's from the Most High. We don't know who we are. We don't know our language because we disobeyed. No black person knows who the fuck they are. Ask them who their ancestors are. Ask them who their dad is. They're going to say, I don't know who my dad is. I don't know who my grandpa is. That's how I say, yeah, brother, you most likely a child of God. I spoke to people who they'll say, oh, I don't know my dad, but I know my grandpa. Okay, where's your grandpa from? Oh, he's born in Germany and so, and they spoke this language. You know your fucking identity. No black man in the hood is going to tell you that. Don't know what language we spoke before we were colonized. You ask a black man, who were we before slavery? He's going to say he's African. He's going to claim over 4,000 different tribes and clans inside of Africa.
Right.
So you speak fucking what? Your ancestors spoke Swahili and Zimbabwe and whatever fucking other donkey Hamitic languages out there. You spoke all these different languages. That's where you're from. That's not what an Ethiopian's going to tell you. That's not what a Somalian's going to tell you.
Right.
It's not what a Nigerian's going to tell you. They're going to tell you, we speak Igbo. We speak Somalian. We speak Eritrean, whatever the names of their languages are. No black man knows who they are. So when the Most High said, I'll return to you a pure language, he meant it.
And Salaki, sir, if I may just add on that point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Talk about miracles. The way the 7 heads broke this language down during a time there's no internet. These brothers was in libraries, you know what I mean? They were searching records, in the 70s, and like, so to bring back this language, that is a miracle, like you said, from the Most High.
Damn right. Yeah, that's so heavy, priest. You know what I mean? They knew that they were shown in a vision, who the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel were. And then they're reading the records again, and they're seeing all this shit match up to this dream, and they're like, yeah, this is who it is. And then you see Cap Kotazak come out, 40, 50 years later, and all of a sudden we have all this different historical facts starting to come out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All of a sudden, we're finding the 800 stones of Father Nazario in Puerto Rico. We're seeing the different caves in Puerto Rico with the Lashwan Quadash on it, the Los Lunas stones, and all these different artifacts coming up. The 7 heads didn't have all that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? These curses are real. Understand that. These curses are so real. You'll understand life when you understand this Bible. Without this book, you'll never understand who you are. It's why it takes a spiritual man, you know what I mean, to understand who he is. And when you start understanding these curses, you can start looking to these blessings. You can start looking at the other side and saying, damn, if I do this, I can have this. if I do this, then the Most High will fight for me. The Most High will destroy my enemies. The blessings are real, just like the curses are real. Keep going.
Khan out of Khan, verse 12. I will smite them with the pestilence and disinherit them.
And what?
And disinherit them.
Disinherit them. He'll divorce them. He's in a covenant with us. This is the entire book. Keep going.
Khan out of Khan. And I will make of thee a greater nation and mightier than they.
Keep going.
Verse 13. And Moses said unto the Lord, then the Egyptians shall hear it, for thou broughtest up this people in thy might from among them. Verse 14. And they will tell it, and they will tell it to the inhabitants of this land, for they have heard that thou, Lord, art among this people, that thou, Lord, art seen face to face, and that thy cloud standeth over them, and that thou goest before them by day in a pillar of a cloud and in a pillar of a fire by night.
And that's why our enemies so easily destroy us right now, because they can see that these people don't have a protection right now. You know what I mean? These people aren't being protected. We can destroy them in any way we want. This is why they don't want you to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. They don't want you to know who you are. Your enemies don't want you to take your culture back. Right? Like, it was, man, if that thing that happened with Kyrie Irving, you know what I mean, was just one example. That man being, you know what I mean, they fined him so much amount of money just for, what did he do? I think he tweeted that a book was on Amazon.
He didn't even say nothing. He just posted the book.
He didn't say nothing, Car. Could you imagine the amount of lengths they'll go to hide this information from you? God. They find this brother millions of dollars, threaten to take his contract, this and that, just for posting a goddamn book. You'll see brothers in this school, they're not gonna tell you online, you know what I mean, the hundreds of different books that we have. Because some of the books that we have, they're such a treasure. And your oppressor finds out that this book is giving you some information as to who you are. It's going to go from $20 to $5,000 in a second.
Literally, sir.
Literally. I have watched it happen. There's books I've tried to buy that I can't find them on Amazon anymore. I look back and say, damn, I wish I bought that when I saw it there. Then I see this same book on eBay for like $2,000.
Right. So Salakia, that Russian Icons book should be on the stock exchange.
Man.
The way it shot up.
Yeah. Don't give these people no game, Kai. Salakia. But yeah, that's the end of the 7 verses.
Okay.
All right. I'll get the next 7 in the Hebrew.
Okay.
All right, we're in the book of Numbers, chapter 14. So like 14, chapter 14, verse 15 in the Hebrew. Can I be heard okay?
Khan, you coming through to us.
All right. Verse 15. Wahamath ha'ath ha'aim hazah ka'ayash akad wa'amar wa hagar wa'yam ashar Shammai, wa'af, Shammai ka la'amar. Verse 16. Mabalathya, Yakal tha Yahweh, Lahab ya'ath ha'aim, Hazah al ha'aratiza, Ashar, Na Shabai, Laham, Wayash, Katam, Bama Dabar. Verse 17. Wa'aitha, Yagadol na'a kaka Adanya, Ka'ashar, Debar, Tha, La'amar, verse 18, Yahweh, Arak, Apayam, Borab, Kasad, Nasha'ah, Iwan, Wa Pashai, Wanakwa, La'a, Yanakwa, Paquad, Wa'at, Slakia, Wa, Iwan, Abawath, Al, Banyam, Al, Shalashim, Wa'al, Rabayim, verse 19, Salak, Na'al, La'awan, Ha'im, Hazah, Kagador, Ka Sadak, Waka Ashar, Nasha'ah, Thaha, La'im, Hazah, Ma, Matazarium, Wa'id, Hana, verse 20, Waya Amar Yahweh, Salak, Thaya, Ka, Dabar, Ka, verse 21, Wa'a, Walam, Kaya, Anya, Wayam, La'a, Ka, Bawad, Yahweh, Ath, Kal, Ha'arataza, verse 22, Slack, where that start? 15?
This is your last verse, sir.
Slack, Slack, 21 was the last verse. Okay. That's the end of the 7 verses.
Numbers 14 and 15 in the English. Now, if thou shalt kill all this people as one man, then the nations which have heard the fame of thee will speak, saying.
Imagine that, Ka'ar. Like, could you picture, Ka'ar, one man, commanding General Yahana, destroying all of America?
God, that's glorious.
that is glorious. You understand? That is a glorious thing. And when you have the Most High on your side, you can accomplish anything. Moses is sitting there taking out Pharaoh's army like it's nothing. You understand? That's the power that you have on your side. Keep going.
Khan out of Khan, verse 16. Because the Lord was not able to bring this people into the land which he swore unto them.
And he can't bring them into that land unless you obey them, because he's a man of his word. Keep going.
Khan out of Khan. Therefore he have slain them in the wilderness.
That's why blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous, they didn't see the promised land. You can't get there unless you obey the Most High. You can't get there unless you have faith. Keep going.
Khan out of Khan, verse 17. And now I beseech thee, let the power of my Lord be great, according as thou hast spoken.
The power of the Lord is great. The Most High is not a bitch. You understand? The Most High's power is great. That's something that should be feared. And if you have fear of the Most High, that is only the start of wisdom. It's the beginning of wisdom when you fear the Most High. Because you're going to start to live a life that's glorious in the sight of the Most High, and you get the Most High on your side, you can do anything. Keep going.
Khan out of Khan, verse 18. The Lord is long suffering and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilt.
Now understand this. You think that blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous didn't make the promised land because they did some dumb shit one time? No, we went and we built a calf in the wilderness. You understand? We sat here and murmured against the Most High, complained the whole goddamn way, questioned the Most High about, and Moses and Aaron, where are you taking us? Why should we trust you? Over and over and over again. Just rebellious and stiff-necked as hell. Want to know how I know blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous are the children of God? because we're just so goddamn rebellious. There was that, I remember Captain Zarek just said the other day about the Latino brother who he asked, he said, would you stop eating pork if God told you not to do it? What did this man say? I'll have to think about it. You out your fucking mind? Come on, man. We're such a rebellious people. That's the spirit that we have. And the Most High gave us chance after chance to make the promised land. We're not a people deserving of this. We've been smoking weed for 30 years of our life. We're not deserving of this. Been selling drugs to somebody's niece and nephew over and over. We've caused so much death amongst our people. We did that. Why would we be deserving of this land? The only way we're going to get it is because the Most High is, what did it say? He's long suffering. He's of great mercy. And that's why, that's another reason, we should be so quick to forgive each other. Should be so quick to forgive your wife. Wives, be so quick to forgive your husband. Because none of us are perfect. We've done so many things, evil in the sight of the Most High. And so you want to be forgiven, you better be quick to forgive. If you're not quick to forgive, why would the Most High be quick to forgive you? That's hypocrisy. That hypocrisy we have to kill. We got to be forgiving to one another just as the Most High is forgiving to us. And we got to, have a spirit of humility. You know what I mean? A spirit of understanding that, how would I put it? For lack of a better words, that nothing is owed to us. Which is why we got to put in work. Why we got to come to class. Why we got to study. Why we got to start serving our people. Doing food drives, doing clothes drives. We got a food drive today in Detroit. We're going to serve our people because we have a debt to pay. You dumbass Christians think, my debt's already paid. I ain't got to do nothing.
Right.
That you're stupid as hell. Stupid as hell if you think that you don't have to do any work. That you don't have something to pay for. You've been on that damn stripper pole for 20 years, and all of a sudden you ain't got to do shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got to understand forgiveness. You do something to offend somebody, be quick to apologize. Be quick to say Salakia. You know what I mean? Maybe ask them, how can I repay you? How do you think I can repay you? To repay this evil that I did to you. Can't just steal $1,000 from somebody, go to them and say sorry and move on. You took $1,000 from them. What does the scripture say? I think it says pay them double. You cause somebody to lose wages. You know what I mean? I could be paraphrasing that wrong, but you know what I mean? You cause somebody to lose some wages from work. You want to redeem that brother. You want to pay him for what he's lost. You know what I mean? We got to be brotherly and sisterly to each other. Keep going.
Khan out of Khan. And by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation.
Right. Aren't we the third and fourth generation of the slavery? The Most High is a man of his word. We're in the third and fourth generation, you understand? And you're going to start see our condition change. We pay our punishment, or we take our punishment, we take our beatings, you know what I mean? And that, we repent, we change our lives, and we start doing what is right in the sight of the Most High. Keep going.
Khan out of Khan, verse 19. Pardon, I beseech thee, the iniquity of this people according unto the greatness of thy mercy.
Like, beseech, doesn't beseech mean to beg? Like, Moses begging the Most High to pardon the iniquity of these people. Because he understands that, our wickedness is so evil. We weren't doing some great and righteous things. Keep going.
Khan out of Khan. And as thou hast forgiven this people from Egypt even until now.
Keep going.
Verse 20. And the Lord said, I have pardoned according to thy word.
According to thy word. That's why he forgives. He's a man of his word. He will forgive you. What did he say in Corinthians? If you guys would turn from your sin in the land of your captivity, then I'll hear your prayers. Then I will pardon your sins. But it requires you to do something. Keep going.
Khan out of Khan, verse 21. But as truly as I live, all the earth shall be filled with the glory of the Lord.
And we're never going to get out of that. Everybody is going to understand that the Most High is in control. The Most High will be glorified. That's the first commandment. Have no other gods before me. You know what I mean? The beginning of all evil is the worshiping of idols. When you start worshiping a rock, when you start worshiping Islam, you start worshiping Buddha, when you start, what are the Egyptians doing? Worshiping some frog god of the water, saying we have all this water from the frogs. The Greeks have all their different hundreds of gods. The Most High is going to be glorified. The Most High is going to show that there is no other power on his level. There is no getting around it. Is that the end of the 7 verses?
Come, sir.
All right, I'll get the next 7 in the Hebrew. This is Numbers 14 and verse 22. Kaya kal ha-nashim hara'ayim ath kabadia wa'ath ath thaya ashar aishya thaya ba matazarium waba wabama dabar wayan sawa athya zaha aishar pa'aimyam wala'a shamai wa bakwa walya. Verse 23. Yara'a wa ath ha'aratiza ashar na shabai thaya la abath ma wakal mana'a tazaya la'a yara'a waha. Verse 24. Wa ibadia kalab iquab hayath ha rawak akar tha imwa wa yamal akar ya wahaba ya'ath yawa al ha'aratiza ashar ba'a shema wa zarai wa yawar wana. Verse 25. Wahaim lakwa ya wahak waha kana'ain ya yawashab by mak makar panwa Wasa'aiwa lakum, Hama dabar, Darak Yama, Sawap, verse 26. Waya dabar Yahweh al Masha wa al Aharan la Amar, verse 27. Aid, Mathya la Aida, Hara'ai Haza'ath Ashar, Hama, Malayanyam al Ya'ath, Thala Nawath Banya Yasha'ala Ashar Hama Mala Yanyam Al Ya Shamai Thaya, verse 28. Last verse. Amar Alaham Kaya Anya Na'am Yahawa Am La'a Ka'ashar Dabar Thama Ba'a Zanya Khan Aisha Lakam. That's the end of the 7 verses.
This is Numbers 14 and 22 in English. Because all those men which have seen my glory and my miracles, which I did in Egypt and in the wilderness, and have tempted me now these 10 times, and have not hearkened to my voice.
You imagine that? Ka'ar 10 times. You can't tell me the Most High is not long suffering.
Right.
You think of a sister, you do one thing to a sister one time. You know what I mean? She gonna remember that art for the next 20 years. You do 2 things to that sister, it's like hell no. You know what I mean? Hell fucking no. Think of a brother, like could you imagine, Ka'ar, that I steal something from you 10 times?
Right.
By the second time, you know what I mean, you're done with me. Third time, you're gonna be sitting here like, what the fuck is wrong with me? The fourth time, you're gonna be in some fucking counsel, getting help. What is wrong with me? Why am I letting somebody abuse me this way? You know what I mean? The 5th time, you might turn into some crazy ass killer. Like, ain't no fucking way you getting to 10 times.
10 times. God.
You know what I mean?
So like,
yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say like that's. I mean, just disrespect 10 times.
Yeah.
Like just in the world, it's like you say something wrong 10 times. This, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
heavy.
Calm. And and we got to take on the Lord's spirit. You know what I mean? Like we got to understand when we look at brothers and sisters, we have to be patient. We have to be patient with brothers and sisters. And we got to understand that the Most High is patient with us. You know what I mean? When we really start to learn that compassion, you know what I mean? Like Christ said, do unto others as you'd have them do unto you, paraphrasing. That compassion that we learn as a people starts coming from when you saying, okay, damn, why am I selling drugs to somebody else's niece and nephew when I would never let somebody do this to my niece or nephew? Right. That's compassion. And when you can put yourself in that mindset, you can start to say, wait a minute, the Most High is forgiving me for doing this. The Most High is forgiving me for doing that. That's one of the first things you learn being in the UPK, is to start recognizing the things that, like, all the evil things you were doing, in your past life. You start to recognize, all the things that you may have thought was a small thing. You might think, dreadlocks is nothing, not understanding the destruction that it leads to. You know what I mean? I'm a Benjamite brother. You understand, Ka'ar, that we got Benjamites from Jamaica who actually, moved to Ethiopia. Just like you see a Ben Amin today. He took some brothers from Chicago, I think it was.
Yeah,
took them over to Israel. They couldn't get status. They're joining the military, this and that. The tribe of Benjamin did the same shit in Ethiopia. This is not a new thing. They're over in Ethiopia, destroyed. They cannot get citizenship. They went to Ethiopia under I can't remember if it was Haile Selassie that opened it up to them. If it wasn't him, it was the president after. But as soon as he died, everything that was promised to Benjamin went out the window. And now they're stuck in Ethiopia, living in some bush, living on the bottom of society, just destroyed. Dreadlocks got them there.
You can't.
You see what I'm saying?
Sir.
Worshipping idols got them there. Smoking weed and ganja and worshipping Shiva, not knowing it. Shiva did not save you. Right. Haile Selassie is dead. They did not save you. And that culture, you know what I mean, it is still continually pushed around this earth to blacks, Hispanics, and indigenous like it's some, good way of life. Right? Keep reading.
Con. Verse 23. Surely they shall not see the land which I swear unto their fathers, neither shall any of them that provoked me see it. Verse 24. But my servant Caleb, because he had another spirit with him, hath followed me fully, him will I bring into the land whereinto he went, and his seed shall possess it.
Now, and brothers, brothers got to understand this, is that you got to stay focused on what's right no matter what. You know what I mean? And this is something I had always thought as a young man being in the Isupk. I had always thought to myself, because I started seeing some brothers, leave the school and drop their sword. And I couldn't understand it. And I would always think to myself, I remember thinking to myself, like, okay, wait a minute. Let's say the men above me started teaching something different. They started doing something that's off. Would I leave the school? Fuck no. You know what I mean? That's not a reason to leave. That's a reason to talk to a brother. That's the reason to try to, work things out with a brother. That's a time to check your own spirit. Are you going to start eating pork because, you see some other brother eating pork? And it might hurt if you see a brother above you fall, but you don't dishonor the work that he did. You can look at what he did and say, you can look at what Moses did and be like, God damn, Moses, Moses was a solid brother. Moses did this and that. He saw his brother, being abused inside the city of Egypt. And he went and stood up for his brother and did this and that. And the Most High was with him and he got us this far. But now look at what Moses didn't do. You can look back at his story and be like, damn, he was right for this, but he was wrong for that. You know what I mean? And we don't got to talk shit about Moses today. We can look at Genesis and Deuteronomy, Numbers, Leviticus. We can see everything that he wrote and the scribes recorded while they were with him and be like, this is, the greatest knowledge in the world. And we can also look at somewhere where Moses fell and be like, that's something I should never do. And you see this brother Caleb, he had another spirit with him. He was in the right spirit. He could look at the men above him. And that's something too, not to get too far off-winded, but this is why it says, honor your father and your mother. Like, this is a very practical thing, Ka'ar. When you're a child and you watch your parents, when you get older, you're either going to say, I am not doing what my parents did. And you can still honor them because you're the man that you are today because of your parents. You looked at the things that they did wrong and you said, I am not living that way. You can look at them and say they were divorced by this time, they fought over this, so-and-so slept with so-and-so, and you know what I mean, adultery and whatever else went on, and you say, I am never going to do that. And you can be better. You see what I'm saying? Or they can leave a good example for you, and you can follow everything they do. Either way, you honor them. You look at what Moses did, and you honor that brother. You say he did this right, and you follow that brother. Because he left so many different good examples for us. There's some things he went off on and be like, damn, I should never question the Most High. Because I see what happened to Moses. Caleb had a different spirit. Keep going.
Verse 25. Now the Amalekites and the Canaanites dwelt in the valley. Tomorrow turn to you. So like it, tomorrow turn you and get you into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. Verse 26. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, verse 27, how long shall I bear with this evil congregation which murmur against me?
Mm-hmm.
I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel, which they murmur against me.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 28.
Yep, finish that verse.
Okay. Verse 28, say unto them, as truly as I live, saith the Lord, as ye have spoken in my ears, so will I do to you.
God. Yeah, I mean, another great lesson you learned in the ISUPK. You know what I mean? Watch your damn mouth. You know what I mean? Watch what you say. The tongue, even though it's a small member, can kindle a fire. It can be very destructive. Watch your mouth. Watch what you say. Watch how you think. You know what I mean? It's very important to check yourself. It's very important to watch your spirit. To be able to watch whether you're doing something right or doing something wrong. Because the Most High is not somebody that you want to be against. You understand? You can be on the Lord's side or you can be against him. You know what I mean? Everybody has to pick a side. All right. So with that, we're gonna end Saturday's Sabbath service. Let's continue to close out the Sabbath service. All right, Salaki, if I can be heard now, I'll do the prayers in the Hebrew.
Israel Majum. We're gonna salute the scroll. Serpent Yahweh, which means turn and face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shamka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakwathka.
Malakwathka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazaka.
Tazaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Barataza.
Barataza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamaya,
Nathan Lanoa,
Nathananao,
Lakum,
Lakum,
Cal,
Gal,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Wasalak Lanoa,
Wasalakano,
Kabwath Noa,
Kabwathno,
Kasalak Noa,
Kasalakano,
Kabathi Noa,
Kabwathino,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Tabayano,
Tabayano,
Banasai 1,
Banasayawan,
Abal,
Abor,
Hawashaya Noa,
Hawashano,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Rai,
Ra,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Hamalakwath,
Malakwa,
Waha'ala,
Waha'ala,
Wahathapara,
Wahatha Prabara,
Livalamium,
Wahalumya,
Aman,
Aman. In the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Hakak the power in the Hebrew,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashim Yahawashai,
Hashem Yahushai,
Baba Kasha,
Baba Kashah,
Nathan Lanoa,
Nathanawa,
Hakak,
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 Lara Pa'ah,
Lar Pa'ah,
Kal Makala,
Kal Makalah,
Wakal Madawa,
Wakor Madawa,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Latahar,
Latahar,
Hamatazarayim,
Halmata Zarayim,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Lahakwayim,
Lahakwayam,
Hamathium,
Hamathium,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Al Rakawath,
Al Rakawath,
Hatama'Allah,
Hatama Allah,
Lagar Shan,
Agar Shun,
Ba'ashim Yahawashai,
Hashem Yahushai,
the water Aman,
the water Aman. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew.
Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahawashai,
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua,
Barak Lanawa,
Barak Lanawa,
Wayasharala,
Wayasha Allah,
Wahabayath,
Abayah,
Saparium,
Saparium,
Ba'ashim Yahawashai,
Hashem Yahushua,
the water Aman,
the water Aman in the English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, bless us and Israel and the school in the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayayan, Alaharim, Mahayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'ain, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Ratazah, Ayathan, Lamawat, Wagalka, Yahani Yawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazarka, Ayad, Yamyanka, Yahweh Mum, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Baya Lola, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makar Ra, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'athka, Waba Wa'athka, Mayatha, what I awalam. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. You're on the stage, sir.
Salaki, did you get Psalms 121 in the English?
Allah. Salaki. In the English. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from which cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth, even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
All Damayalaka.
Al Damayalaka.
All Thakarash.
All Thakarash.
Wa all Thashaquat.
Wa all Thashaquat.
Al.
Al.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabika.
Al Yabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wa Mashana.
Wa Mashana.
Yaka.
Yaka.
Nasha Awa.
Nasha Awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al Imaka.
Al Amika.
Ya'im Yamwa.
Ya'am Yawa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Waya.
Waya.
Thaya Aitazawa.
Thaya Aitazawa.
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Amorwa.
Amorwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakiram.
Wanakakiram.
Magoya.
Wagoya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasharala.
Shum Yasharala.
Iwad.
Iwad.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Aitazawa.
Na Aitazawa.
Lab.
Lab.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Al Yaka.
Al Yaka.
Baryath.
Baryath.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahahoya.
Ahahori.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamai.
Wayashamai.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagarium.
Wahagarium.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak.
Palashath.
Palashath.
I'm Yashabia.
I'm Nashabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawai.
Zarawai.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasayasa Ra'ah.
Kasayasa Ra'ah.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Banakol.
Banakol.
Kwayashwan.
Kwayashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayanda Ara.
Ba'ayanda Ra'ah.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La Adama.
La Adama.
Shayathamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Nadiyamawa.
Nadiyadamwa.
Ka'irab.
Ka'arab.
Wakazabah.
Wakazabah.
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakatazal.
Wakatazal.
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai.
Kal Nasiyakamwa.
Kal Nasiyakamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Nayarashah.
Nayarashah.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Ath.
Ath.
Na'awath.
Na'awath.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahayam.
Shayathamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Kagolgala.
Kagolgala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Rakah.
Lapanya Rakah.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Taba'ira Ya'ira.
Taba'ira Ya'ira.
Wakala Haba.
Wakala Haba.
Thalahat.
Tala'at.
Haryam.
Haryam.
Kantharadatma,
Kantharadatma,
Basa Irika,
Basa Irika,
Wabasawa Pathka,
Wabasawath Pathka,
Thabahalam,
Thabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'ah,
Panyaham,
Payaham,
Qualawan,
Qualawan,
Wayabaquashwa,
Wayabaquashwa,
Shumka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabahawa,
Wahabaho,
Idia
Ayai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayada Iwa,
Wayadawa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Atha,
Aitha,
Shumka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Alyawan,
Ayawan,
Alkahar Rataza,
Al-Kara Harataza. In the English, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yasha Allah may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kizon, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeb. Yea, all the princes as Abah, and now Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. Blessings prayer in the Hebrew.
Barakatha Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai,
Barakatha Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai,
Wa Maya Aka Allah,
wa Maya Yaka Allah,
Wa Allahayim,
wa Alahayim,
Matazab Ya'ah,
Matazab Ya'ah,
Alawap Yahana,
Alawap Yahana,
Ha Alawapium,
Ha Alawapium,
Ha Saranyam,
Ha Sarunium,
Hakwatazayanyam,
Hakwata Zayanyam,
Hakaya Yalyam,
Hakaya Yoyam,
Waha Akwathian,
Waha Akwathium,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashimi Hawashai,
Hashemi Hawashah,
the water Aman,
the water Aman. In the English, bless you Yahweh, and Yahweh and Michael, and the angels, Commander General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh. Thank you, so be it. Curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, in all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses, and punishments and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers in the school, send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school, force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary, send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, Skinhead, Posse Comitazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucer and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it.
You can ask, is there anybody who wants to be anointed?
Any brother or sister that want to be anointed? If not, we're going to close out. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, how about Shemi, how Shabarakatah, Yajamatah, dismiss.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're